What's up guys, Daniel here. I know it's been a minute, took a week off, but I'm back at it, don't worry. In this video I'm going to show you how to play Barber's new song, Man of the Year. It's in standard tuning with a capo on the 3rd fret. If you want to check out the tabs, they're available on my website for free. Link is going to be in the description down below. Let's go and get started. We'll get started with the intro, which is the same way you're going to play the verse. Sounds like this. The first chord we're going to use is an E minor. That's going to be 2nd fret A and D. The rest are open. Strumming pattern we're going to use is just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So we're going to play it just like that. Now we're going to switch to a G chord. That's going to be 3rd fret low E, 2nd fret A, 3rd fret high E. Rest are open. We're going to do the same thing here, but you're going to add a hammer-on the first down strum to the 2nd fret of the A string. So it'll go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Just adding that hammer on there. So from E minor to G. Now from here we're going to switch to a C over G chord. That's going to be 3rd fret low E, 3rd fret A, 2nd fret D, open G, 1st fret B, and open high E. You can use a regular C chord here if that's too difficult for you. We're going to do the same strumming pattern, but we're going to do it 2 times for this chord, and we're going to add a hammer on and a pull off on each of those strumming patterns. It'll sound like this. So the first down strum, you're going to leave the D string open and use your middle finger to hammer onto the 2nd fret. It'll go down, up, down, up. When we come back down, we're going to do a pull off from the 2nd fret of the D string to open. So hammer on, pull off. And you're going to do that 2 times. And that's the whole progression. So let's play it a couple times, a little bit slower. And now regular speed. So that's how you're going to play the intro. The next part up is the verse, and like I said, it's played just like the intro. We're just going to add a palm mute. So you want to rest the side of your palm on top of the strings over here, on top of the bridge, just in front of the bridge pins to give it that percussive sound. It's going to sound like this. Is it in my mind, or are we all just sinking? Still fueled by the pain that never left me last season. Try to set a fire in your soul, but I just don't have the reason. Someday on down the road, when you ask what I believe in, I'll say. So like I said, it's played exactly the same way. You just got to add that palm mute there. And on the last line, just before you get to the chorus, you're going to cut that C over G chord in half. So you're still going to do the hammer-on pull-off. But you're going to come down one more time with the hammer-on and let it ring out. So it'll go. And then it gets to the chorus. So the very last line will go. Someday on down the road, when you ask what I believe in, I'll say. And that's it. That's the only difference. All right, the next part up is a chorus, and it's going to sound something like this. You gotta take it as it goes. Doesn't get easier, dear. It's all an empty hole. fuck it if I ain't the man of the year. No matter where you go, you'll always live in fear. No matter what you know, there's no making sense of why we're here. Alright, so the vocal melody for this part is a little bit challenging for me, but the nice thing about it is that it's played very similarly to the intro and the verse. We're just going to change up the ending a little bit. So we're still going to start with E minor and G, play it the exact same way we did in the intro and verse. Now we're still going to switch to that C over G chord or the C chord, but we're going to end it a little bit differently. It's going to sound like this. So we're doing a walk down to an A minor chord. So on that C or C over G chord, what we're going to do is strum down, up, down, up, down, down, up. And then you're going to move to the 2nd fret of the A string, do a quick down strum, and then you're going to switch to A minor. And that's open A, 2nd fret D and G, 1st fret B, open high E. And you're going to finish this one off with the same strumming pattern we've been doing for the other chords. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So a little bit slower on that C over G. One more time. So that's how you're going to end the progression. And we're going to play that progression 3 times. So I'm going to play it a few times a little bit slower. And now regular speed a few times. Now the last line of the chorus, what he's going to do is basically take the same progression we did in the intro and verse, but start with just a single down strum on E minor, and then a single down strum on G, and then you strum the C over G chord the same way. Before getting to the interlude. So where he says, no matter what you know, there's no making sense of why we're here. And then you get to the interlude, which is played just like the intro. And that's how I play the chorus. Alright, so that's all you really need to know to be able to play this song, but I've got a couple other spots I want to show you with a couple of changes. This isn't necessary to learn though, so if you already learned the first part, go ahead, you're done, you can play along with the song. But for those of you that are going to stick around, I want to show you the second interlude that leads into the outro. There's just one minor change. Sounds like this. So all it is adding a little walk up to the G from the E minor. So you've got E minor, we're going to strum down, up, down, up, down, down, up. Then you're going to move to the 2nd fret of the low E string, and all you really need to do is hit the E, A, and D string as you walk up to it. You don't have to strum all the way through. And then you go to G to finish it off. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So again, a little bit slower. And then you're going to finish off the rest just like you did with the chorus. C over G, to A So that's the second interlude. The last part I want to show you is the outro, and it's played just like the chorus, but you're going to slow it down. You can almost pick through the chords, but just keep the same strumming pattern in mind. It sounds like this. You gotta take it as it goes. Doesn't get easier, dear. It's all an empty hole. Fuck it if I ain't the man of the year. It's hard to sing that part. But essentially what you're doing is just kind of almost picking through those same chords that we did in the chorus. So the first line we have E minor to G to C over G. Now when you get to that part and you walk down to the A minor, you can kind of just pluck. You don't have to strum all the way through it. But again, you can. So that's the first line. The second line, he adds a little hammer on at the tail end of the song. So you have E minor, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Then you're going to switch to G. You're going to go down, up, down, and then instead of strumming, what you're going to do is pluck an open D string. You're going to hammer on and pull off the second fret, go to the second fret A, pluck open D, and then you're going to do a C chord, strum, and hammer onto the second fret of the D string. Sounds like a lot of steps, but it's not too bad. When you're on G and you're doing the hammer-ons, it's essentially this. So G all together, a little bit slower. That's how you're going to end the song. So again, that last line. Regular speed. So the outro all together one more time. And that's it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that lesson. Again, if you want to check out the tabs, they're available on my website for free. Link is in the description down below. I have a ton of other Barber tabs on there as well, plus tutorials here on my channel if you want to check those out. Go ahead and leave a request for a song you would like to learn in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.